to do. I don't think this is going to work, but that's okay. Well, I try. Testing. I'm gonna go ahead and look at my phone.
You ripped the cheese like this?
Oops.
Pull out the boat. Alright.
Alright. Okay. Hello everybody, it's me, the EnderCat. Wahoo! And I have a nice stream for y'all. I have a real nice stream for y'all. So what we're going to be doing for the stream is we're going to be reacting to one of the worst Sonic movie, not Sonic movie 3, Sonic movie review. The worst Sonic movie 3 review. And if you've been keeping up with the media as of today, then you know what I am talking about. So, with that being said, I have been checking this topic out, and I think it's time for me to go ahead and say something about this. So let's go ahead and get this out of the way real quick. Gotta let these ads load. Since this is gonna take a little while, to get everything set up. For y'all that are impatient, don't worry because we got a show for you. Not really. We just gotta wait anything. So yeah, stay seated. Yo, all right. So whatchamacallit? So I'm getting everything ready right real quick, but I just want to go ahead and just get this out of the way real quick. I have no issue when it comes to anyone that hates a certain franchise that I love. Do I have a certain understanding? Well, and will I defend it? Of course, because I'm passionate. And I feel like everyone there should be a difference between dick riding and passion, right? Like there should like the difference between dick riding is that okay, you won't let go of it. Oh my god, like is it like it's unnecessary. Like if it's like an unnecessary ramble, um, then that's its whole other thing. But if it's passion, then they're gonna speak their mind or they're gonna speak what they got to say to a certain extent and to a high extent, because they love this certain this certain topic or this certain subject. But with that being said, though, it's times like this where we can't let it confuse us with what's the word dick riding right here because this this review, I've seen clips of it. I've heard rumors about it. I have not seen it for myself, so I'm going to go ahead and give my thoughts on how I feel about Matt Walsh's take on the third Sonic movie. And this title already right here, the movie that broke me as a father. It broke you as a father, like. And I saw clips of it, so I'm going to just take again. If you like the Sonic movie, take everything that he says with a grain of salt, because there are some things that you can be saying that I know is gonna be some donkey shit, bro. I don't know how donkey shit. He could make some good ass points, but a lot of people are saying that this is like the worst review that has been heard in a while. But we'll see. It probably could be understated. So I'm not even going to trip. With that being said, let's get into it.
A father, he's called upon to make. When a man becomes a father, he's called upon to make sacrifices for his family. And often these will be small sacrifices. Sometimes they'll be larger, though, more significant. And on even rarer occasion, the duties of fatherhood will require him to make the kind of sacrifice that, up to that moment, he would have thought himself incapable of making. These are the moments when a man must become a hero, when he must lay his very life.
Okay, so I get where he's trying to go with this shit. And if y'all get what he's trying to say, he's basically saying that, oh my god, I had to take one for the team, guys. I know I said I was gonna watch this movie, but I had to just lock in, guys. Gotta lock in. As soon as this movie's over, it's gonna be done. But I had to do the unthinkable. I had to go ahead and live and learn, or whatever. I had to go ahead and I had to show off my goods, man. I have to show him why I'm a man. And even though the most dreadful thing, which is the Sonic movie, or the Sonic whatever the fuck, cosmology or some shit, I don't know. I'm just saying shit right now. Wait, did I? But I'm sorry, I messed up something. But he's basically, in a nutshell, he's saying that it's like this movie was the most dreadful thing that he ever had to do in order to be a father, or whatever. Like I get it, he's trying to make a joke on and play on words, but it's just like it's so obvious, bro. Like we get it, bro. But like
on the line. And this may take many forms. Perhaps he's rushing into a burning building to rescue his child from the fire. Perhaps he has to pull his loved one away from the path of a speeding train because they've been tied to the tracks by...
you remember, I'm talking about? It's shit like this. It's like, oh, well, I had to do so many, I had to do such a sacrifice for this movie. Like, it's such a dog shit movie. It's kind of like no disrespect to Morse Critical, by the way. It's kind of like how Morse Critical kind of just like rated Borderlands, like please, I have to suffer through that dog shit poop skate treating shitty film that is called the Borderlands movie. Like, Matt, you're not Morse Critical, okay? You're not Morse Critical. But let's keep going.
Bandits or whatever. Or most harrowing of all, he may be compelled by his paternal obligations to go to a movie theater and watch Sonic the Hedgehog 3.
There it is! 49 seconds and he finally talked about the movie. 49 seconds. Almost a minute. Give him a round of applause.
Now, a man in that situation would, of course, much prefer to be engulfed in flames or hit by a speeding train, but that would be the coward's way out. He endures Sonic the Hedgehog 3 for the sake of his...
Put the fries in the bag, bro, and actually talk about the movie, my nigga. Okay, we get the movie was... You didn't like the movie or whatever. I'm not going to say, oh, the movie was bad because the movie was fucking fast. Like, but, yeah, just get to the point, bro.
His children, whom he loves. And over Christmas break, that is precisely the children whom he loves. And Sonic the Hedgehog 3 for the sake of his children, whom he loves. And over Christmas break, that is precisely the situation that I found myself in. Now, for the record, I'll say I greatly enjoyed most of the time that I spent with my wife and kids these past 2 weeks. We had a lot of fun together. We played football. We played outside. We shot BB guns. We played card games and board games. I completely wrecked my whole family in Monopoly 2 nights in a row. Wasn't even close. We took the kids ice skating. I was ice skating. My wife and kids were left dumbstruck by my gracefulness and elegance on the ice. They didn't say that, but I know they were.
It's 1 minute and 37 seconds. It's 1 minute and 37 seconds. What the fuck? He's not even talking. Like, Bro, I'm not even trying to call out. I'm not even trying to clown anybody. But bro, when are you gonna get? It should not take you this long to, bro. Just saying the movie was bad or some shit. Like just saying the movie was bad or some shit, and I have a better play on words because this shit is actually putting me to sleep. I'm not gonna lie.
Thinking it. These were all wonderful experiences. Yet things took a rather distressing turn on the final Thursday of the break when my 8-year-old son and 5-year-old daughter asked me to take them to go see Sonic the Hedgehog 3. And I did. God help me. God help me. I did. Now, before I offer my brief review of this thing that I hesitate to call a film, I must first acknowledge, in all fairness, I never saw Sonic the Hedgehog 1 or Sonic the Hedgehog 2. It's possible.
I'm sorry to cut you off again. If I must include, as I would to say my words for this thing that I'm not even gonna hesitate to call a review. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's the problem. Like, maybe, like, figure out why those movies did good and why this movie is a masterpiece to Sonic fans, specifically Sonic fans. That's when I want to go ahead and like just point out right now. Like it's like that's who it's made for. By the way, like I'm not saying like that's because you're not a Sonic fan. No. I'm saying it's like you do realize that it's a cinematic like Sonic the Sonic series has made cinematic masterpieces before, especially especially with the cutscenes, whatever. Again, he doesn't have to know that. I don't expect the whole entire world to know that, but I'm just saying though, it's like I don't know, man. Like buddy, listen. You got like if you think Sonic is bad, if you think Sonic is bad, then God forbid you watch Spider-Man, because oh my God, and I'm talking about the 2014, not 2012, Andrew Garfield Spider-Man, because people ate that shit up. I know I ate that shit up, bro. Like oh my God, bro. Andrew Garfield's my favorite Spider-Man. Yes, I know, but no, because that's the same thing with the OG Spider-Man. Same thing with the OG Spider-Man. Same corny ass jokes and then serious plot points. It's basically just every single every single blockbuster film that's ever been created. So every good blockbuster film that's actually been created cared about their fans and not milk for a fucking quick buck. But I'm gonna just let that be. Just think about maybe when you're making a review, you should probably get more information about this, which I'll express that later. Don't worry.
Possible that one cannot fully appreciate the narrative complexities of Sonic the Hedgehog 3 without having seen the first 2 chapters in this epic Hedgehog saga. Maybe the other 2 movies are works of staggering artistic genius that would elevate the 3rd installment and lend it the sort of context necessary for me to have appreciated it and enjoyed it instead of feeling like I was being waterboarded with high fructose corn syrup the whole time.
Okay, so can I just say something real quick? The 3rd Sonic movie wasn't even that corny. I'm not gonna lie. The third, I know it had some certain flaws. Every single movie has flaws, but I'm like, every problem that the first 2 movies had, that was fixed in the 3rd movie. Like the wedding scene, that wasn't going on for a long ass time. The action scenes, they were done automatically better, and every single thing that was actually important was focused, was actually had mad focus on as the plot went forward, and like it wasn't sorry, something's got stuck in my throat. Pause. But I'm sorry, but like, for you to say that, like, oh, maybe if one would watch something like Sonic 3, like, if I'm sorry, I'm saying this as like somebody that likes nerd culture in general, bro. You could watch Sonic 3 alone and then just not know anything about Sonic 1 or 2 and then just be like, oh, yo, this shit is fire. because you don't, because like they don't make you be like last time on Sonic the Hedgehog, or like like they don't usually go back that far, except for figuring out about Sonic's backstory in the beginning of the beginning of the first movie, and then. And so it's more like there's so much action in the third movie to where it's just like it's a fun time, bro. So it's like that's I want you to think about that real quick. Would you, actually real question? Would y'all care about a movie that you don't know the backstories of or whatever, if you don't know the previous movies of certain movies, right? Because that's what I felt when I watched what was it? Spider-Man, not fucking Spider-Man, no. And when I watched Iron Man 3, was Iron Man 3? I don't know what that shit up. Was Iron Man 3 good? Okay, so they're decent. They're decent, but yeah. But yeah, like I'm saying it's like there are movies that you can just watch without watching the previous movies and still have a fun time. So it's like um you have a fun time meeting like with new stories added to the film, and then yeah, sure, you can kind of connect with the character with the character building with the two movies, two prior movies and whatever, but like still though, like you can skip the two Sonic movies and then be like, oh, this movie's fire. Like there's nothing that you gotta go back for. There's really nothing you gotta go back for. I don't know what this man is waffling about right now.
But I doubt it. I mean, this is the kind of movie where Jim Carrey plays two characters. One is the evil villain, and the other is the evil villain's evil grandfather in old age makeup. And the two break into an impromptu dance routine that makes no narrative sense but lasts approximately 87 minutes. It's the kind of movie where those same characters before the dance routine actually look directly into the camera and explain that they're being played by the same actor.
Fourth wall breaks. But so I guess he doesn't like fourth wall breaks. I guess he didn't like Deadpool. I don't know. Wait, hold on. Maybe I missed something.
To dance routine that makes no narrative sense but lasts approximately 87 minutes. It's the kind of movie where those same characters before the dance routine actually look directly into the camera and explain that they're being played by the same actor.
I thought that was actually funny. I'm not gonna lie. I thought that was hilarious. I honestly thought that was hilarious. I thought that I was laughing my ass off. Me and my friend Dark Wavy on Discord. I met him at the movie theater, right? And then bro, we were laughing our asses off when we saw that shit, bro. So I'm not, but let me not speak on personal. Let me not speak on subjective takes. Objectively, that was a funny ass. That was a funny. How do you like? What does this man want from the Sonic movie? I actually don't know. But we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
I must assume, and I think assume safely, that there is nothing in the other two films that would make this one any less obnoxious or horrifically stupid. I'm not going to bother explaining the plot of this film in any detail.
Wait, I'm sorry, what?
I'm not going to bother explaining the plot of this film in any detail.
Wait, but this is a review. This is a review. Like you. That's kind of your job. That's kind of your job.
I wasn't tracking it that closely, to be honest. I was mostly fighting.
You gotta be fucking you. They took the words right out of my mouth. I'm so glad I made it that far. I'm so glad I made it that far. You wasted 10 minutes of your life. 10 minutes of your life over some shit that you didn't give two fucks about, bro. Motherfucker, aren't you a dad? Aren't you a like, bro? If this shit broke you as a father, my nigga, like, I'm sorry. This shit doesn't make any sense, bro. How do you wait? How do you make a video of something that you didn't even pay attention to? That is wait. What? Yo, why are you speaking up? You don't speak for nobody, bro. Don't speak for bro. Don't speak for yourself, bro. Don't. No, I'm not saying this to be mean. I'm saying this because it's like, if you can't like just don't speak at all, bro. Don't speak for yourself, meaning like don't fucking speak on this topic because you don't know shit about it. Yo, how do you write a review and not review the movie? That's what I don't understand. It was so boring. It was so I wasn't paying attention. I was on my phone. I was playing Angry Birds, and I just couldn't. I didn't rock with it. I couldn't do it, man. Well, I couldn't do it, man. But yeah, bro. Let's
to stay awake. This is the kind of movie that bores you to the point of putting you to sleep, but also annoys you at the same time. It's kind of an odd combination to be both sleepy and deeply irritated simultaneously.
Deeply irritated and sleepy. What fucking irritated you about the movie? Well, oh yeah, that's right. The fourth wall breaks. The fourth wall breaks. Okay. So nothing was interesting. The fact that a speedy blue hedgehog, a two-tailed fox, and an oversized red echidna that's squaring up with another speedy hedgehog. Only now that he's black. That was a joke, by the way. And also got some teleporting powers and shit. And he rides a motorcycle. He has a fucking blicky. And what else? He gets finesse just like Sonic. And like, I'm sorry. Now I'm like, and I'm like, wait, hold on. How is this put you to sleep? Like, wait, like it's just like you're watching a blockbuster film that has so much action-packed adventure, and I don't mean to sound like I'm advertising, but I was like, bro, you know how early you get the Sonic and Shadow fight in the movie, bro. That is like, bro, falling asleep over this movie is honestly crazy. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like if you listen, I bet you he probably missed the Sonic and Shadow fight. I'm sorry, or he probably didn't care for it. But if he didn't care for it, then that's another story. I was like, what, bro? Come on, like, bro, what do you find fun? What do you find fun, bro? Anyways,
as for the plot, I can only tell you that Sonic is the good hedgehog, which you may know. There's also an evil hedgehog voiced by Keanu Reeves, who, and I like Keanu Reeves, by the way, but like every other voice actor in this film and most voice actors in most children's films that have been made for the past 20 years, he has no talent as a voice actor and doesn't understand how to act with just your voice.
Buddy, you have no talent of being a fucking reviewer, okay? You don't have. Matter of fact, no. I'm sorry. I'll rephrase that. Motherfucker, you have no talent. Period. You have no talent. You have no argument. You're arguing over something that you didn't even watch. You didn't even watch that shit. Like, bro. Like, you're not gonna talk about, bro. Bro, you're not gonna talk about the music for this movie? Actually, no, never mind. That's me. That's the Sonic fan of me. Y'all gotta realize I'm trying to look at this at a millennial perspective because like I get when millennials say they don't understand certain things or whatever, and I'm not trying to slander millennials or whatever for being millennials. I'm just saying that like as a like for someone that sees a lot of millennial perspectives, I can see where he's coming from, but I don't see where he's coming from because like I like as from any generation you can say like I'm saying like it's interesting because it's like you don't have to be a big Sonic fan to get interested into a Sonic movie because like the Sonic movies get you interested into the Sonic series because the fights. The same thing with like different franchises like Marvel gets you interested into Spider-Man because of the Spider-Man movies, or better yet, Star Wars gets you interested into the Star Wars series because of the Star Wars movies. So like this has been a thing for years. So I'm trying to figure out what was wrong. What was and the only thing we started. I'm sorry. I need to address something. In his argument, something that he'll never do. Something that this motherfucker will never do. So let's talk about Keanu Reeves. So this is his first time voicing a character. Now, when it's your first time voicing a character, it's not going to be the best. But it don't. But it doesn't mean it's going to be the worst. In fact, when he delivered that line, if he was paying attention to the fucking movie, he was like, whatchamacallit? Sorry, I can't speak right now. Now you know the pain, the same pain that I felt for 50 years. Like, is that not? Oh, come on! Give this man his props! Give this nigga his props! What are you talking about? And I got more you talk, the harder I want to hit you. And yeah, he didn't say chaos control. Maybe he didn't. Maybe he didn't. Oh, I mean, not maybe he did. I know he did it in a Sonic X Shadow generation video game, but he don't know nothing about that, by the way. But or what about why won't you leave me alone? Or whenever he was yelling whenever he was yelling at Shadow. Like when he powered up I'm sorry, the Eclipse Cannon. Yeah, the Eclipse Cannon. I'm sorry. I was about to say the Death Egg because I'm slow as fuck right now, and I'm on that Zaza. Sorry, but yeah, man. I'm still trying to figure out, bro. It's like, how did Keanu Reeves do a terrible job at voice acting? You know how many roles he's been? How many terrific roles he's had as a voice actor? I'm gonna go look at that shit up. I remember he was the motherfucker from the motorcycle motherfucker from Toy Story 4. But let me see. And I remember Keanu Reeves roles. Well, he's not much of a voice actor, so maybe. Yeah, maybe I should. I think this is where I stopped talking. I think it's where I stopped talking. So he's a good actor and a good voice actor, and he definitely fits for Shadow. But same thing with voice actors when they first start. They don't really reach their prime until they keep voice acting the character. You know what I'm saying? Once that voice develops, then you get their defined voice from generations there forward, right? So yes, you are wrong. I'm going to stop yapping now.
But he's famous, so that's good enough, I suppose. So Sonic has to stop the evil hedgehog and his evil cohorts, the Jim Carrey dancing duo I mentioned earlier, from blowing up the world with a big laser. And, you know, this has been the evil plan of every evil villain in every blockbuster franchise film for the past 3 decades.
I'm sorry, what?
Blowing up the world with a big laser. And, you know, this has been the evil plan of every evil villain in every blockbuster franchise film for the past 3 decades.
For the past 3 decades. So ending the world, that bro, bro, you know how so much shit changed during, and also wait, you're talking about a plot that was back in 2001. My nigga, you were probably in high school, my nigga, or like in elementary. However how old this nigga even is, bro. Um, like I said, I can't talk for shit. I'm sorry, but I'm still trying to figure out, bro. Like, how is it similar to anything, bro? Oh, because they're gonna destroy the world, nigga. You're a villain. You are a villain. And let alone, bro. It's either they're gonna take over the world or they're gonna destroy the world. And also, later, and again, I've seen clips of this. Later, he mentions he mentions a movie that has the exact same plot point. So I'm still trying to figure out what he's talking about.
It's a formula that this movie is not interested in deviating from. This is not the sort of movie that deviates from formulas. Now, if you're wondering why the evil hedgehog and the two Jim Carreys want to explode the world and murder 8 billion people in a cosmic blast that they will also die in, it's because the older Jim Carrey's granddaughter, I think, was killed, and now he wants to commit murder-suicide because life isn't worth living.
Is that not how you? Is that not like? No, wait, hold on. Like, actually, is that not how you write a villain? No, is that not how you write a villain? No. Like, wait, hold on. So, a valid reason to destroy the world, a valid reason to destroy the world, is definitely sorry. A valid reason to destroy the world is nowhere escape is no way definable before where you lose a loved one, right? He lost a loved one and now he wants to destroy the world. What kind of writing is that? What are you setting as an example for the kids? Motherfucker, he lost his daughter. What get like hop off, please. Anyways, I'm still trying to figure out how that broke him as a father. Like he's describing like the average blockbuster movie. That's based, or I'm sorry, the average blockbuster series, honestly. And Sonic the Hedgehog happens to be that one that broke him as a father. But whatever.
Like, that's real. That's in the movie. He actually declares his suicidal intention as well. Now, if that seems like weirdly bleak and dark for a kids' movie where the characters bust out impromptu dance routines and randomly break the fourth wall and
I can name like, there are many movies that do this, by the way, and have been successfully successfully scored by that alone.
Constantly speak in internet lingo from 2019. There's a lot of that, by the way. Just as one example, at one point, Jim Carrey says, "Damn you, autocorrect."
Autocorrect? What? Damn you, autocorrect is 2019 lingo? Motherfucker, just say you're old, bro. Just say you're old. Nobody's gonna judge you. I'm not even trying to be funny, bro. Say you're old or just put the fries in the bag, nigga. Just put the fries in the bag, please. That's not even a rant. That's not even a rant, bro. I like, please shut the fuck up, please.
If it seems weirdly bleak and dark for that kind of movie, it's because it is. This is a movie, like so many kids' movies these days, that schizophrenically darts back and forth from being ironic to painfully self-serious to goofy to earnest, and so on and so on. It doesn't try to smooth over these tonal transitions with good writing or performances. The writing is just terrible. And
how is buddy? This writing was 2001. This writing was back in 2001. Oh, better yet, you wanna know what had the same fucking writing? As a movie like this? Motherfucking Spider-Verse. and that got critically acclaimed. Oh, better yet, better yet, better yet, better yet, better yet, better yet, better yet. I got you, I got you, I got you. The whole Spider-Man series. What are we talking about? It's almost like whenever a one series does something, no one bats an eye. But whenever Sonic does something, it's like, oh, I don't understand why the fuck you would do that. It's like that's not something that's normal in kids cartoons or whatever. Like it doesn't make any sense. Like, bro, kids cartoon, bro, you know how many kids cartoons do not touch this topic at all nowadays? Like, you know how many cartoons have been dimmed down just because of modernization of the media? Like, I want you to guess that while you watch the stream, if you ever watch the stream. I'm just saying, bro, because I mean, he's probably got like so many other videos responsive, whatever. But you know,
the performances are atrocious across the board. Instead, it just flings it all against the wall haphazardly because these are all bullet.
Actually, wait. You know what? I never. You know what? Matt. How are you gonna describe? How are you gonna describe all these performances as horrible when 99% of the time you don't even mention what performances that they did was horrible? Like you don't like he doesn't touch on that. He doesn't touch on like the character's emotions, the character's acting skills or whatever. Like he touches on, oh well, I saw the dances, I saw the evil hedgehog. Like you don't even know what the fuck his name is. They say his name multiple times. They say his name multiple fucking times. Like you don't know what the plot is. And like if you were to pay attention to like most of the shit that was going on in the movie, as a reviewer, I'm sorry, me hesitating to call you a reviewer, you would know that they make some honorary performances, even with the human characters, with the hedgehog characters, and with the villains. And they do a good job on Shadow's backstory to give himself a motivation on why he wants to destroy the world in the first place. So by all means, think, Mark. Think before you think about what made you hate these performances, and then talk about them before you fucking speak about terrible performances. You're not even talking about the performances for real. You're not. I mean, you mentioned like one or two things. You mentioned like one or two things. That was whatchamacallit, the dance sequence and the plan for world domination on why the plan was. But you were barely there. He was like, maybe next time. It's crazy.
Points that the movie studio knows it has to hit. Because this movie, again, like so many kids' movies these days, is not the fulfillment of anyone's creative vision.
Said nobody ever. Said nobody. Said nobody at all.
It is just the product of a corporate algorithm. It is loud and ugly and obnoxious and disjointed because nobody who made the film actually cared about making a good film. And they have absolutely no respect for their audience.
Matt, shut the fuck up. I'm sorry. Listen to this shit one more time, bro. Listen to this shit one more time.
Ugly and obnoxious and disjointed because nobody who made the film actually cared about making a good film. And they have absolutely no respect for their audience.
Motherfucker, this is made for the Sonic community. Also, I'm so sorry that I haven't read the chat. I'm so sorry I have not read the chat. I have not read the chat. Also, shout out to MD the Blaster Boy. I don't know if you're still in the stream yet, but we're so glad to have you here. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Instead of just being lazy, I'm just going to stop ignoring my fans. maybe that's what's making this movie worse. But I am so sorry. 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 Yo, what's up, Puddle of Cheese? What's up, Puddle of Cheese? But this shit is ass. This shit is no. The fact that you said they didn't care about making a good film, but then like you don't even know, bro. Have you not seen the first design? Have you not seen the first design? Motherfucker, bro, that was gonna kill the entire franchise. If they did not care about making a good film, they would have never changed the design for the movie. I'm retarded, by the way. I'm sorry, MD the Blaster Boy. I'm sorry, MD the Blaster Boy. I am so sorry. I have disappointed. I have disappointed you all. I'm so sorry. I I'm so sorry. I He's talking about me. He's talking about me, okay? Listen, no. Sonic Team did listen, Paramount, Sonic Team, wherever the fuck. Nobody disrespected their fans except for me, bro. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I am an idiot. I am the biggest goofball of all time. Yo, I'm I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I won't do that no more. I got the chat. I got the chat looked up. We're I really hope y'all come back. No. Oh shit! He called me out. Not the movie. He called me out. But no. This is a hilariously bad review, by the way. This is a hilariously bad review, by the way. Listen, you've already lost when you said that these people do not care about making a good film, because not only did they respect the source material, they also respected.
I mean, this movie could have been made by AI. We are at a point. If they start making movies with AI, we would not know the difference because they've effectively been doing that for 20 years now. because nobody who made the film actually cared about making a good film. And they have absolutely no respect for their audience. I mean, this movie could have been made by AI. We are at a point. If they start making movies with AI, we would not know the difference because they've effectively been doing that for 20 years now. Now, you might respond here, as many people on Twitter did after I gave a very brief review of this film in a tweet on the site a few days ago. You might respond that, well, this movie isn't for me. It's for kids. Well, first of all, tell that to the other people in the theater with us. I can tell you that my kids were by far the youngest people in attendance. There were multiple groups of adults, just adults, no kids, whole groups of them who bought tickets to Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Also, tell it to the multiple grown adults who got angry at me on Twitter for not liking the movie. The funny thing is that a lot of those same people say, well, it's not for you, it's for kids. Why are you getting so upset about it then?